Charlie will explain the narrative side of the game. This part includes culture, history, and biographies, and so on.
The game Splatoon 3 is released on September 9th of 2022. This game is a 4 versus 4 third-person shooting game which requires players using ink from different types of weapons to expand their own color spaces. This Live of Splatoon 3 Championship 2023 happened on 4 September at a massive expo called PAX West. The format of the tournament is single elimination. We choose to commentate on the semi-final 2 best-of-5 Starburst versus Crush Soda of Game 2 Tower Control at Humber Pack Pumper Track. Tower Control is one of the 4 ranked battle modes in Splatoon series. It was unveiled during the 7 May 2015 Splatoon Sim Nintendo Direct. The release date of Tower Control was revealed on 13 June 2015. In Tower Control, 2 teams of 4 players fight to control a central tower that moves through the stage along a predetermined path. The first Splatoon 3 tournament was the Splatoon Lands Invitational 2022 by Nintendo, won by the team Starburst. The team members from Crush Soda were Wave, Twig, Gauss, and the Captain Thunder. The team members from Starburst are Ice Biscuit, Kyo, and the Captain SB Brand. Starburst is still considered by many one of the top Western teams. As the only Western team in the Spring 2023 edition of Splat World Championship to defeat a Japanese team and reach the semi-final round. After a fourth-place finish the Ink TV Regents League, Crush Soda was still considered a major force in the North American competitive Splatoon scene. When its captain Kyo substituted for Biscuit on Starburst during the first qualifying event, the team brought in Twig, formerly of Ascension, to take Kyo's spot during its campaign in the second qualifying event. For the choices of roles in the game, both teams has Archon/support roles and a skirmisher role. The difference between the two teams is that Starburst choose to have a Slayer and a Slayer/support roles, and Crush Soda choose to have 2 skirmisher roles. Additionally, Bagel, who participated in the first qualifying event, was also present but did not play during the live stream.
In this game, players are being able to put the caliber on the top of the enemy tower, giving their teammates a place to jump back to and grab the soda for points. It's really critical that anyone could put on the tower since there are 9 of them and then the traps can keep rolling in it. Like we are getting set here, tower control handback pump truck. Crush Soda taking game on 1 and they feel an upset here. Can Starburst respond? We will see. Player right now at the rest go for fight and keep in mind there. Now a charger on the other team Wave has gone with a Splitter scope and player Joy made a juiced up kill getting a triple split until they finally go down. But they trade with Thunder, so essentially taking out all 4 members, and that is gonna be a really nice start here out of gate for Starburst team. But it's only 9 points and really being able to start building that tower. Unfortunately, Ice getting taken out of that in kept that this might be a Crush Soda team's opportunity to move forward using that tree streak to kind of push Starbucks team back into their base. This way, here's a loss just chilling in the middle tower. The tower is in control of Crush Soda team and they take a slightly lead as they started to chip away to that first checkpoint. Here come the killer whale coming out of a couple of juiced up members as well. Here player Thunder picking up the split And here comes the checkpoint. I have half of the auditorium and headphones on right now, and I can hear them screaming every time they take somebody out there.
Hello, let me introduce the weapons the players are using. For the Corsoda, they have two shooters, which are small guns that have high speed of shoot, and one slasher or something someone called bucket. They could have close range damage, and one charger with which are sniper like guns. They have long time to charge, but they have the longest range to damage. And for the Starburst, they have two splashing. They use the word splat and Gatling because Splat always did this work. They have charging time, but have medium range. However, it has the quickest damage speed. And one slasher, that mentioned before the bucket, and one shooter. You can see the shooters are the same, and it looks like not a real gun. There's a fun fact about that because this gun called NZIP-85. It highly resembles the original North American NES Saber, an accessory for the Nintendo Entertainment System released in 1985. Um, this is the best weapon I liked because the special it have is a tactic cooler. It is a little refrigerator that provide drinks for the players. When they drink when they drink the drink, they could have some different abilities like move fast. Back to the Bible, Ice is using a special called inkjet to fly to the sky and damage the ground. It is really useful for the map if it have high and low flat. Q is trying to avoid enemy attack on the ink, but Gus is still finding him and kills him. Starbucks has arrived at checkpoint 2. The difference between the score is decreasing. Gus is still pouring ink on the ground and trying to find the chance to kill the biscuit. Oh no, Ice uses special again and protects the biscuit. Now the Starbucks takes the tower and keeps moving forward. Now we can see Q took the drink and threw 3 storms to avoid Corsoda coming. Tower's going back, and that's definitely worse for the Starburst. Yeah, let's keep looking. Starburst was taking the tower checkpoint too, and they can still keep moving. And their point is 43, but so Cressida got at 80. We have 10 seconds left, and we can see Ice fly in the sky again. There will be an overtime if they cannot determine which team occupied more. Starburst only need to go through 80. Ice is using her special again and damaging everybody. Let's get a look. They've arrived checkpoint 2 once again and trying to avoid Corsoda's attack. Is using her gasoline to kill everybody. Oh, Thunder was killed and Gas was killed. However, oh, pay attention. Oh, there was a special from Ice that killed him. Okay, so all the people on the tower was died and they cannot occupy the tower again. Thus, let's congratulate to the Crush Soda. They got one of the game.
Now, I'm gonna explain the analysis of the color in this game. In the Splatoon 3 championship, particularly in matches where Team Starburst used green and the Corsoda used pink ink, the strategic deployment of color played a crucial role in visibility, psychological tactics, and territory control. The contrast between green and pink ink affects not just the aesthetics but also the gameplay, influence players' visibility and map control strategies. Green ink, blending more naturally with certain map environments, allow for slightly stealthier movements, providing teams an opportunity to surprise opponents or control key map points unobserved. Pink ink, being vivid and highly visible, made tracking opponents' movements easier, allowing teams to respond to threats more quickly. The psychological impact of these vibrant colors could influence team dynamic and strategies. Bright, aggressive colors like pink may subconsciously encourage a more aggressive playstyle, pushing teams to take risks they might not otherwise consider. Cooler colors like green can have a calming effect and may influence team strategy and decision-making processes. Many of special weapons in Splatoon 3 relies heavily on ink, which adds another strategic layer to the importance of color. Championship matches feature strategies use of special weapon inks to turn the tide of battle, whether it's using ink storms to reclaim large areas or strategically placing splashed bombs to disrupt enemy ink paths. However, how to effectively utilize colors-based weapons in the focus of analyze.